Hi friends, welcome to Ansel. So today it's the 78th episode in the geography series. So today we're going to discuss about another country in the world, and that country is the South American country known as Paraguay. So first let's just draw the outline of the country in center. Yeah, it looks like two squares merged together. Yes, like this, pretty much like that. Okay, let's just rub this square thing. Okay, so this is Paraguay, named after the river Paraguay, which just goes like that in the middle, splitting the country into two separate halves, Western and Eastern Paraguay. We're going to discuss about the two separate halves later in this episode. Yes, so first let's see the bordering nations of Paraguay. Yes, so first let's take this. Wait, we have to use this color. Okay, red. So first in the north there is Brazil, kind of, yeah. Next in the northwest there is Bolivia, like this. And then to the south there is Argentina. Yes. So most of the remaining area is occupied by Argentina. That means the bordering area. And also there's another river inside, like next to Paraguay, known as the Paraná River, which acts as the main border between Paraguay and the country of Argentina. Yes. So the country's capital is known as the city of Ascension, just east of the Paraguay River. So Ascension has 3 million people in it and its surrounding metropolitan area, which accounts for that means a big chunk of the country's population, as the country's population is just 7 million people. Yes, 7.4 million people to be exact. Yes, so this is why, because this. So now let's see about the two separate halves. So the eastern half is mainly a more tropical region with a more temperate and tropical climate. Meanwhile, the western side in the north here, it's a bit more arid compared to the eastern side. And it still has some tropical region here, but this side, the westernmost tips, there is an arid area there, making it pretty hard to survive there. Yes. And again, some other things which we can observe are, so here there are a lot of highways. Yeah, a lot of national highways going through Paraguay in the eastern half. Meanwhile, in the northern half, in the western half, there are about just 5 main highways which are centered around the western half of the country. Now, yeah, that's a lot of damage to the highway people. Yes. So that means this area is pretty less populated because highways are mostly here, and they are not mostly here because less people live there. Yes, highways are more dense in an area with more people compared to areas with less people. Yes, fun fact. Okay, so Paraguay, now let's just go back into some history. So many years ago in the 16th century, the Spanish came and ruled over these lands. And in 1811, the people of Paraguay fought for their independence. Yes, they actually fought. So they declared themselves as an independent nation in 1811. But in 1842, finally they were recognized as an independent nation by Spain itself. That means for 30 whole years, it declared its independence but still not recognized by its own parent country. Yeah, now that's so bad. Yeah, so literally 30 years. So its present day constitution was adopted in 1992. Just the last century, not like 2 centuries back ago. Yes. So yeah, this was the history. And also the country's borders changed a lot since its formation in 1811. Yes. So first it was just a random blob with areas like this here, and yeah. So before it was just the house of disputes. There are many disputes in this Paraguayan region, especially Western Paraguay, and Paraguay again had many disputes with the surrounding regions here, like that. Yeah, now that they had a lot of disputes. Yes, but now they're left with this land. So these disputes caused a lot of different wars in the region, from the wars of the Triple Alliance between Uruguay, Argentina and Brazil against literally Paraguay, which in that war 90% of Paraguay's main population was killed. Fun fact, every now and then. Yeah. So yeah, then after they had this land, they lost the land west of the Paraguay river to Bolivia, who then was pretty big compared to now. And then again they got back their land. Yes, compared to other continents, South America's borders are pretty slow. They don't change that often. Their borders, they're slower than a snail. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this for today about one last thing. Sorry, the flag of Paraguay. Yes. So like a square, just like normally. So first on the bottom there is some blue. Good blue. On the top we have some red. This is not the flag, but it is the flag of Netherlands. So we need to add one thing to this flag to make it the Paraguayan flag. There's a small seal here. And also one fun fact about this flag, it is the only country to have different flags from each side of a flag. Like for example, take a flag. It's a 2D image, like paper. It has two different sides. So this country has two different flags for each of the sides. Yes. So both of them are almost exactly the same except the small seal in the middle here. Yes, that's the only small difference in both of those flags, known as the obtuse and front flags. So that's for today about the Paraguay. Bye!